right. Anyway, listen, if you're for some reason still watching, I don't know why you are, but if you are, thanks for tuning in.
We're giving out another Starbucks. We'll see.
I said that already. A waste of an hour of my day.
Oh, yes, the crash out. We got it.
Multiple hours of my day. I come here straight from work at 7:20. It's 10:30 in the morning. I wasted all this time. I could be home. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Low Production. We're thinking it's week 14. We don't really know. Today, we're going to be going over the Chiefs and how their sad season has come to a sad end. Then we're going to go over another game that we thought was really good, the Bengals and the Bills. And then we'll go over the college football playoff landscape, and that'll be it today. So, old Jess, what do you have to say about the Chiefs?
I just wanted to say, first of all, let's talk about this Oilers jersey.
Yeah, my girlfriend got it for me.
Wayne Gretzky, too.
Yeah, it's Wayne Gretzky, the captain, the great one.
You try to say you think he's the greatest of all time? You really think he's the best of all time, like in every sport?
Yeah.
Over MJ?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your argument?
My argument is he's so good that they said immediately after he retired, they were like, we're retiring number 99 in the whole league because no one will ever do that again. He's so far away better than anybody else that they had to split him into two players in fantasy hockey. They said, Wayne Gretzky's too good. We're going to split it into Gretzky's just goals and Gretzky's just assists. And then Gretzky's assist was taken first overall every time. Half of a guy. Has Tom Brady ever done that? Has MJ ever done that? Has LeBron ever done that? No. No one will ever do that again.
No, because they're not ran by shitty league.
Oh, here we go.
It's not like the NFL. NFL would never do that. Because that's a multi-billion.
No, this was just fantasy leagues. This was just fantasy leagues that were like,
this
hey,
is like ESPN though.
Well, this was back in the infancy of it. You would have to read the paper to get fantasy points or whatever.
The paper?
Yeah, in like the 80s, you didn't have computers, so.
Quick segue. Just so you pay attention. This is something we're doing live. You're not talking into your mic, so if you would have left off, you were riding Gretzky.
All right,
continue
Big
this lob on.
Well, you're riding him. That's an inarguable. It's inarguable.
Slob.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, Joe. You a low-down joker.
Listen, he may not be the best dude, all right? I guess I don't know. I guess there's been some controversy with him. I don't care.
What was the controversy?
I can't remember. It was something to do with Canada and the USA when they played in that All-Star game. Do you remember that? That was really cool.
That was a long time ago.
Last year. And lifetimes ago. And
it was only a year ago?
He's obviously Canadian, and people were mad that he was supporting the US or something or other, more than Canada. Who cares? Old Vaughn is gonna wear his Gretzky jersey and look fat and have a ball. And I like Patrick Waugh too. He's the best goalie of all time. He played for the Avalanche. I have his jersey too. But that's
great.
it.
I think he deserves a round of applause.
No, you don't have to clap it. You see how Jess like it's sleeper cell.
He's in there. It's a segue, actually. We can get back to the Chiefs. This is a Chiefs.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let's talk about Patrick
Chiefs podcast.
All right, sorry.
Let's get back to Chiefs.
Well, the Chiefs season, they could still make the playoffs 10-7. It's just there's a 14% chance.
Yeah, they could. Now things need to go their way as far as other teams losing. And there's no point. There's no point. I don't want them in the playoffs. I don't want them to sneak in because this is a team that needs, I don't want to go to as far as to say a full rebuild, but the people that we have built our team around are either Patrick Mahomes, who is fine, or they're running out of steam. I think that Travis Kelce, obviously he's 36 years old. So, we built that offense kind of sort of around him. The time has come now to maybe change over to a more maybe Rashee Rice driven offense and maybe have a bit better of a run game. And on defense, although our defense did great last night, Chris Jones, he's starting to show a little bit of miles on the clock, I think. He's just not getting home as much as
he had a great game, though.
Well, he got home quite a few times more.
Is not that good. That's not a good line, though.
You're right. This was one of his better games of the year. He has not gotten to the quarterback very often this year, and that's simply when we're paying you that much, you've got to be able to do it. You've got to be not a game wrecker. I don't expect him. He's a tackle. I don't expect him to be TJ Watt and, nearly breaking sack records and Myles Garrett and breaking sack records. I don't expect that. But I do expect him to be a game wrecker as far as blowing up the run and, just getting quarterbacks out of the pocket. And it just hasn't happened as much this year as it has in previous years. And he's old, he's old. He's done a lot for Kansas City. I'm not going to go after any of these guys like Travis Kelce. Sure, one of those picks was his responsibility yesterday. Well, he's a million years old. He's done so much for the city of Kansas City that I'm not going to be too hard on the guy. I'm just going to say, it's time for a light rebuild, I think. And I think making the playoffs only makes that harder.
Well, I think you go back to, August, September, one of the months, I don't remember. But we could have had Breece Hall.
Yeah, you're right.
We could have had Breece Hall for a third round pick. Looking back, would you have pulled the trigger?
I said when we didn't take that, when the trade deadline was over, I said I would have taken him for a second. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I wanted him badly. And he's so fantastic, and he's withering away on the Jets. That's the kind of guy that, unless something unforeseen happens, yes, does he get hurt? Yeah, but so does like every running back. So unless something unforeseen were to happen, that would have been a Saquon level.
Yeah.
He would have just went wild.
Yeah, it would have been like Christian McCaffrey, Panthers to 49ers.
Yeah.
It could have been Saquon Barkley, Giants to Eagles.
I think the call came in. Old Goodell said, "Don't let this happen."
Probably for real. Because I mean, you're looking over at Kareem Hunt, and everybody's like, "Oh, Kareem Hunt. That's why we like Kareem Hunt."
Sure,
but he's had like 14 carries for like 30 yards.
I know it. Well, he's old. Again, that's another old guy.
It's 2.3 yards a carry. And we if we were going to give all those carries to someone, could you imagine if Breece had all those carries?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I agree, and I think the Chiefs have always been a conservative team when it comes to trading, when it comes to everything, and it's worked out really well. Well, we're at the point now where we've got some aging pieces, and your choice is either to be more aggressive with your trading or to trust the process and trust that you're going to draft well, which we mostly do. I know we've drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we've drafted Sky Moore, but half of the, most of our draft picks have been very good. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. We've just got to, I don't see a point in making the playoffs. I'm like not going to actively root against the Chiefs to lose every game, but I just, do you want them to make the playoffs still?
So we're what, 10-7 right now, right?
We're
we could go 10-7.
6-7.
6-7. So if we win out, you get 6.
See, I knew it would activate him. I knew it would activate him if I did it long enough.
Big Joe, do it. Go.
Okay.
Oh man, this is the best. 6-7.
All right, listen, get to your point.
Let's start a podcast where we just say 6-7.
Why don't we have the podcast we do right now and you say what you're about to say?
Oh, okay. I already lost my train of thought.
Listen, okay, you want them to make the playoffs, and and then you think they'll magically put it all together and go to the Super Bowl again?
Well, yeah, I think we'll easily do it.
Easily.
We're a different team when we get in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I've had enough of hearing that nonsense because you've got to make the playoffs. Here we are. We can't even do it anymore. That doesn't matter how much experience you got when you're just a better team, or a worse team, I should say. The Chiefs were worse than the Texans. They're worse than the Patriots. They're worse than the Broncos. It's evident when you watch them. It's like this team just cannot compete. So let them die. Let them roll over and die.
Let it die. Let it die. What's that?
This is wild today. Yes, I don't know what it's from. It's from the Lorax. You're singing the Lorax.
Let it burn.
Did we go over the fourth down attempt from our own 30? Did we talk about that?
I think we talked about it on the first take.
Oh, you're right. We had to do a second take.
We had to go take 2.
That was just that was a game-sealing decision. We were holding the Texans actually, to punts and you gift them at least 3 points. They could have kicked the field goal from right there. Kymie Fairbairn's eye, and we what? Why are you cheering? What, for the Texans?
Man, why this episode gotta be a Debbie Downer?
I know it, Jess. I'm living realistically where I'm like, the best thing for the Chiefs would be to be out of the
You don't-
playoffs and to have a good chance to draft. Think about, we haven't had the opportunity to draft an edge in umpteen years because we're drafting too low. All the good edges are taken really high. We haven't had the chance to draft any of the really high level. I mean, when you're talking about picking at like, 10, 11, 12, 13, somewhere like that, you've got opportunities there. There's going to be an edge. There's going to be a stud wide receiver. There's going to be a lot of stud running backs because now we figured out they don't get drafted high. I mean, it opens up a lot of opportunities for us, and we need quite a few pieces at this point. The secondary too. Good God, so we need somebody. Because poor Trent McDuffie, I don't know what happened to him, but he was the only one that was any good, and even he wasn't having a good year. Yeah, it's just a bummer, Jess. I mean, our team's not good again. It brings me back to the old days.
Yeah, I feel like going in the game. I didn't think we were gonna win, but we kept it close.
He's changing his tune. Kept it close, sure, but 20-10. That's.
I mean, you're down 4 offensive linemen.
You're right. No, you're right. Going up against possibly the best D line in the whole friggin' league, dude. Will Anderson Jr. is a freak.
Okay.
Danielle Hunter is fantastic. They are a scary defense as a whole.
Cam Lassiter is pretty good.
No, they're a scary defense as a whole.
I just want Petrie.
Petrie? What? Petrie?
Yeah, he smacked that swatted the pass, turns
Oh, he
around
did.
and catches it.
No, another guy caught it.
That was Petrie. No,
I thought the one guy
swatted
batted
it and then ran around and caught it. Watch this clip.
Oh,
That's the play of the week.
Do we have that pulled up?
You know for sure it's not queued up, but in post-production, the people are watching.
I think your mic's off
We're
too,
like-
but whatever.
Oh, I did mute myself. Post-production.
So you could look at Instagram
Yeah.
Reels while we're
It's
trying to
gonna
do
be
some work.
going, yeah. It's
We're-
gonna be, right. Matter of fact, it's already played.
Okay,
It's
great.
like
Well,
magic.
I'm glad that everybody enjoyed that clip. We're gonna assume that Jess was right and the guy that batted it down went and caught it. I think it was a different guy, but I guess we'll find out in post-production. Whatever. Listen, let's move on, huh? Because I'm sick of being bummed out about the Chiefs. I want to talk about just how enjoyable. I've talked about it already once this year. How enjoyable the Bills are, how entertaining of a football team they are. And the Bengals and Bills, I did not think the Bengals would keep it close. They had a titanic matchup in the snow in Buffalo. What a fantastic game that was, Jess. What do you think?
Oh man, Josh Allen, hats off to him. 4 touchdowns, 300
Absolutely.
yards, and then he seals the game. I mean,
Mhm.
congrats, but that is the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL. Let's not forget that.
Sure.
And yeah, that's just the Bengals know their offense is so good and
Yeah.
their defense is so bad. Like
I was shocked to see how good Joe Burrow looked coming back. It was like he had not lost a step. And you're never sure when somebody comes back from multiple injuries and comes back at the end of the year in what's basically an unwinnable situation. They would have to win out, I think, to even win the division. I think it's an unbelievable. It's great to just see that they're still doing good. It again bums me out to be a Chiefs fan because I'm like, man, these games are really fun to watch. And then I tune into the Chiefs and I go, I'm just bummed. I spend 3 hours of my day to get bummed out. Even when we win, I'm like when we beat the Colts, I was like, that didn't feel good.
that felt great after that. The fact that we beat the Colts, that were like the second seed team.
Well, you're right.
And now it's like, oh gosh, the Colts are gonna miss the playoffs, man.
Yeah, they really are. Sorry to Danny Dimes, dude. That sucks. They were kind of starting to fall off the wagon already, but now, I mean, he was really still doing a great job, and he blows his Achilles, and then apparently he falls over in the locker room too. What's this about?
Yeah, my grandpa was telling me about how he tore his Achilles and he's in the locker room, and he was raging a little bit on the field.
Sure.
I bet you there was some foul play.
Foul play, you think?
Yeah, I bet you Danny was in that locker room. He's like, stupid, stupid. And then he slipped and he fell.
You think so?
You really think he just fell and hit his orbital bone?
Old Von's
bet
injured
you
himself in a
he had-
rage before. Old Von's punched a wall and it hurt his hand real bad.
I bet you he crashed out in the locker room.
I can believe that. I mean, he was doing good. This season's meant a lot to him and meant a lot to the Colts as a whole. And they flew to the coast of the sun. Icarus moment.
Icarus.
It's bad luck. But yeah, I
Icarus
love
smiled as he fell because flying as though he crashed. Flying means at least he.
All right, good try, Jess. Listen, let's get back to this. Let's get. This is unreal. Bills game too. I love snow games. I think everybody loves snow games. Why are we trying to get rid of snow games? Like that was still an awesome game. That was still sure were there some fumbles, some more crazy stuff than happens in your average NFL game. Maybe, but there was still a ton of passing yards. I mean, it's not like the old days where it's snowing, they're just both gonna run the ball. No, they're not. This is, that was such an enjoyable game to watch, and it's so fun to watch NFL and snow games. And they're trying to put a dome everywhere. The only place that's not trying is Buffalo. Kansas City wants a dome because they want to get a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're gonna when they move to Kansas.
Okay, here we go. Listen, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna build a big Chernobyl dome over Arrowhead, and they can wheel it around. They could wheel it over Kaufman. That's what they wanted to do back in like the '60s when they were building it, and then they're like, "Oh, this will cost like $2 billion in 1960 money." But they were like, "This is gonna cost as much as the friggin' Apollo rocket costs." So we're not gonna do it.
Do you think they went to the moon?
Yes, I do. I guess we're going over this now. Do you not think so?
I just don't know why we haven't been back in so long. And back in the 1960s too.
Yeah, 1969. And then we went like 5 times. Oh, do you hear this? This is unbelievable. So we went back like 5 times. Old Joe doesn't think we went either. Why don't you chime in, Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
We know you don't. Wow. People died to get to the moon, Joe. Apollo 1 exploded.
That was a dog. That was a dog. Who gives a fuck?
It was not a dog. It was real people in Apollo 1. So you're thinking about the Russians. They sent a dog up in God, I don't remember, Sputnik or something like that. It was Laika, a little dog, and she died. So that was sad. But no, these were real people. There were 3 astronauts that blew up.
They just popped.
I want to know how we got here on conspiracy theories and whether we got to the moon. It's a level of dysregulation I haven't seen.
I know. Well, I've just kind of been letting it go.
It's a wave.
We can't let it just flow with it.
Yeah, it's a wave. Hopefully, this can make the blooper reel.
Well, I think I don't know. You're not gonna that money is spent. I feel like you're not gonna say, "Oh, we spent $1 trillion," and then come up with all the receipts for it, and you would think the American people wouldn't be too happy about it, really, because I think there were a lot of people with the sentiment of why are we going, even in the '60s. So, here we go.
Old Joe has a comment and a question, kind of.
All right, go ahead.
So, hold on, let me find the appropriate button. What does this have to do with the Bengals and the Bills?
See.
Okay, all right. Listen, we'll finish it up, I guess, with this Bengals and Bills game. I see again, no disrespect to the Bengals. It's been a tough season for them. Your quarterback's out. That defense has got to tighten up. Maybe a coach firing, and they'll be just as good as they always have been. The Bengals and Bills, I'm more confident in them for the next coming years than I am over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Bengals time's coming up. What do you mean Bengals? The Bengals were like 4-9.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They had their hurt quarterback for half the year.
But he's hurt every year.
You're right about that.
When's the last time he's finished the season? And then
probably last season, but you're right.
Let me double down. I guess it was. And then what did he do? Did he make the play? Here's the thing about Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he's seen as like potentially the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
And how he could beat a rival Mahomes.
Yeah.
When all he has is he beat Mahomes 5 years ago.
You're right.
Back in COVID, the year after COVID.
You're right. Look, I can't say I disagree with you, Jess. I don't think that I'd rather have Joe Burrow over Patrick Mahomes. No how, no way. I'd rather have nobody over Patrick Mahomes. But I do think, well, it's interesting to watch them play the Bills because I kind of find them almost, Josh Allen and Joe Burrow almost seem kind of like polar opposites, where Joe Burrow typically plays mistake-free football. I know they had a couple of those ridiculous picks, but really he does not make a ton of mistakes, but he doesn't really, do the insane stuff, do the drive extending stuff that Josh Allen does. Josh Allen will make more mistakes, and he'll cough up the ball every now and again, but he'll run you, 30 yards here, and he'll throw the ball, 68 yards and a big arm punt, and somehow someone will catch it. He does some wild stuff, and I don't know which is better, frankly. Which one gets you more success. As of right now, it's the Bills. It's hey, we're willing to make a few mistakes if it gives us more of a chance to win. But yeah, anyway, point is they're just a lot of fun to watch, and we're a big fan of it. Good.
Look at him! Look at him! He's so excited. He's ready to rattle these off. What'd you think?
All
You want to
right.
get us started with what? Miami? Is that what you want to talk about? Miami?
Well, okay. So this is a discourse, right? The selection Sunday just happened, and the big news is Notre Dame was put in over Miami, or excuse me, Miami was put in over Notre Dame, and Notre Dame has been ranked ahead of Miami in the last 4 college football playoff polls, which is done by the same exact people that decide in the committee. And I think there's a lot of things that I don't really know the right answer, Jess, because here's what happened, right? It would have been fine if Virginia had won the ACC championship because they would have got into the playoffs. Then they could have left Miami out because Miami's in the ACC. They wouldn't have felt bad about it. But Duke beat Virginia. Duke's terrible. They're like 7-5 or whatever. So they can't put them in the in the playoffs, and so they have to put in 2 Group of 5 champions, which is Tulane and James Madison. That means there's only 1 spot left if you're going to put in Alabama, that is, and it was for Miami because they were the ACC team. Now Miami did beat Notre Dame earlier in the year, and they beat them by 3. And then Notre Dame also lost to Texas A&M by 1. Those are 2 quite good teams, I would say. Uh, Miami, on the other hand, lost to Louisville, who is not good, by 3, and SMU in overtime, but SMU not very good either. Ended the season unranked. So it's just such a difficult decision that you have to make when you're the committee. You can't leave Alabama out, right? Because they played in the conference championship game. They would have been in if they didn't play, but they didn't play, or they did play and they lost badly. Well, you can't punish them, right, for playing an extra game, so they were still in. And I've heard a lot of people talking about maybe we shouldn't get auto bids for conference champions. That's a bad idea because then no one will want to play in them. People will opt out. People will say, I'm already in the playoffs, so I'm not going to play in the conference championship game. I want to win a natty. And I've heard people talk about, well, maybe we should just make it so the only teams that get an auto bid are the group of 4 champions, and I don't like that idea either because if you're a G5 school like Tulane and you do everything that you can all year and you win all your games, you should deserve a chance to play. Are you ever going to win one? No, but it's cool. Why even bother having a conference championship game if you're a group of 5 school? Why even bother being in the FBS if you're a group of 5 school? Then just have your own championship, have your own league. So anyway, it's just so they did this to themselves. They put themselves in this position by making the transfer portal open when it's open and making NIL run wild with money. Notre Dame did this to themselves by not being in a conference. People have been telling them to get into a conference for, I don't know, since the 60s, and they never did because they go, oh, well, we can do just fine on our own, and we can schedule whoever we want to schedule. So they scheduled kind of a cupcake schedule, and they lost 2 of their biggest games. They did beat USC. I don't know, Jess. I don't have a solution for this, but it looks to me like college football, and then people are talking about extending it even further to 16 teams. Well, when's it going to end? Because then the 17th team is going to be the one that's mad. They're going to go, oh, we deserve, you know, I don't know. I really don't know what you're supposed to do. Also, if you're BYU, you're mad because they played in a conference championship game against Texas Tech, the only team that beat them all year, and they lost badly again to Texas Tech, and they dropped a gajillion spots, and now they're out of the playoffs. What do? I don't know.
Play
Tough luck.
in tournament. Play in game.
You know what? I think you're right, actually, Jess. Vanderbilt was trying to say, hey, let's get a game set up versus whoever the number 12 team is and prove that we deserve to get in. I think you might be right, where the teams that play the conference championship games, they, maybe get auto bids, or maybe at least the winner still gets an auto bid. Maybe even the loser gets one. I'm not sure. But then everybody else has to play an extra game too to even it out. You're not punishing conference champions, but you're not uh making it a free ride for them either. I don't know. It's just rough. What are you gonna do? College football is in a bad way right now. It's the Wild West of college football right now. It has made it a lot more fun to watch. I'll say that. Every team is even. A lot of crazy stuff is happening. I have no clue who's gonna win this Natty this year. I mean,
You don't think Indiana, they came out of nowhere. Who thought they were legit? I knew they were legit after they beat Oregon. Seen their
for sure,
receivers
going to Oregon
and their
and beating.
quarterback.
Yes, no, they're definitely a legitimate team. They were a legitimate team last year, but it's just so shocking to us, I think, as viewers to watch Indiana and go, wait a second, this is the pretty much worst college football program of all time in Power 5 sports. So I think maybe even for Old Vaughn's not thinking they're going to win the Natty, and maybe that's just because of that internal bias of like, well, it's Indiana. I hope they do. I hope it's not Ohio State because they still look pretty good. They barely lost to Indiana. Georgia could definitely have a good run. I would have said Ole Miss would have had a chance, but Lane Kiffin, left out the back door. So I don't know. It's going to be
Isn't that good?
huh?
Chambliss isn't that good.
Well, they'll beat. I can't remember who they're playing first. I think they're playing Tulane. So they'll win that game, and then they'll go. I think after that they've got to go play Ohio State. I think. So that'll be it for that.
Yeah.
But that'll be it for them. Or maybe it's Georgia. Either way, they're in trouble. But it's just going to be a lot of fun. We got a good playoff slate coming up. People are all mad, all on the internet. Oh, it's BS, Notre Dame. And maybe it is BS, but it still makes for good football watching. Old Vaughn's still going to be tuning in. So cry about it, basically. That's all I got to say about that for the college football playoffs. I guess we're going to go over our Starbucks gift card of the week. Oh man, this is exciting. Old Joe, a little thing up on the board here. I'm not sure. We should be able to superimpose it, so hopefully you, the viewer, can watch. But our 3 options today are Isaac, Craig, and Old Clementine. All 3 of you followed the instructions and posted that you want the Starbucks gift card. Everyone else did a bad job and didn't comment, and you should feel bad because this is, what did we say, $5?
$10.
$10. That's a 1.5 coffees.
Just about.
So get excited. We're gonna go ahead and rotate this puppy.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm waiting for it. What do you want me to do? There it goes. Oh man, it's Craig barely, bro. Wait, delivering this to you
Craig has
at a
won.
soon date.
Craig's won fan of the week again.
No, it's not fan of the week. This is different than fan of the week. We're done with fan of the week because it was rigged, and we are just happy to give this Starbucks gift card out. If you want a Starbucks gift card, put in the comments this week, give me Buc-ee's.
Give
Say
it
that
out 2
again.
more this
Can
year.
you say
This
it
month.
one more time?
What's that?
What is it? What is the keyword? The winning
Keyword
word?
is, and quote, give me Buc-ee's.
Is that with a Y at the end?
Yeah, because Buc-ee's with 2 E's is the gas station.
That's great. I love this. Can we lean into this? Even though you don't want to dedicate this episode to anyone, I want to dedicate this to the wretchedly unhappy person at our workplace. We're not going to say anything else.
Okay.
He knows who he is. He's the most miserable man
Is
I
he
know.
even watching them anymore?
No, but he'll hear about this. This goes out to you, you wretchedly unhappy person.
Yeah, you're sad, you're unhappy, you're old.
You
We
might.
appreciate your support.
Hey Joe, to be honest with you, you might have to raise the volume on yours. I don't think he heard you.
I think. Oh yeah, you're right. He's deaf. Yeah, thank you. What should our name for him be? Huh?
Wretched.
You can make a name.
Just the wretched.
Pretty good. Just the ratchet. We could call him Ratchet. Oh.
All right, there you go.
Well, you guys can go ahead, do your thing, and whatever you want to do. If you want to wrap it up, if you want to continue to talk wild conspiracy theories, we can do that as well.
What do you think, Jess? You got anything you want to talk about?
Okay, if there was 5. Okay, would you rather fight? Okay, here's a good one, actually.
Okay.
I was thinking about this the other day.
You were?
Okay. You get $1 million,
Right.
but you have to win a fight with a player in the MLS. Soccer
A
league.
soccer player?
Yeah, soccer
Of my
league.
choosing?
No, it's gonna be like random.
Ooh. those are incredible athletes. But I'd be willing to roll the dice. There are some of them that are. It's $1 million. If I lose the fight, what do I lose? Nothing.
Maybe you have to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay. I get whooped.
We'll
Are my
say
bills paid? Are my
okay. What if
hospital
we say it's
Can we go to like a Chiefs D end
well?
or defensive lineman? I
don't
learned
wanna-
about one of them yesterday. Let's look if we could find him up. Continue to talk. Let me see if I can
I
find
don't
him.
want to fight any of them. You talking about Pole? Smoking Pole?
How'd you know?
Because I'd never seen him before. That's how hurt we
East of
were.
Pole, fuck.
Yeah, dude, I would not want to fight that guy. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't want to fight anybody in the NFL. I would maybe be all right versus a kicker.
You're
That's
older
it.
than him. He's 20. He's only 24 years old.
That's
Let's
true.
see
He's
his
born in
specs.
2001. He was born on 4th of July, USA.
Yeah, go to images.
This is a true American right
Go
here.
to images and see the images.
He's 6'7", 320 pounds.
What did you say, Big Bob? What did you say?
I said he's 6'7". Look at him.
Oh.
I can't take it. Oh, I got to look at the final score again. It bums me
Nah, he's
out.
a rookie,
Yeah,
he went to Washington
undrafted.
State.
He did a great job, by the way.
Undrafted from Wazoo, and he looked pretty good last night, actually. Shout out Issa Pole.
Yeah.
Pole.
Yeah.
It's probably Pole, wouldn't you figure? Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Let's check him out.
Look
he
at
looks
this cat,
dangerous.
dude. This cat's a mountain of a man.
Man.
I'm picking Vaughn.
Are you nuts? How? I would have to hope he falls over like Goliath.
How about this? Let's just ask Google to generate a random MLS player and see.
Okay. Why MLS? No one. This is a
Because
football
it's soccer.
podcast.
It's a soccer league.
He thinks that
football
soccer players
podcast.
are softer, which even though they have unbelievable stamina.
All right,
Not
$1 million. You got to take a hit from an NFL player.
Just one hit?
Okay. Let's
Like
go.
a tackle hit? Or just
Yeah.
punched in the face?
How about you got to fight him? Why not?
Man. I mean, look, I'll try it, of course. For $1 million,
Player.
I'll try it. I ain't winning any of these.
Oh, go to AI mode.
Where
Oh,
is
God
it?
almighty.
Okay.
There.
All right, we're
Here,
going to.
we got the AI expert on the line. Just say, pick a
Okay.
random MLS player.
2025.
What is going on?
Okay, I'm
what's
just
that?
clicking.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Oh, Dre Greenlaw.
I gotta fight Dre Greenlaw,
No, the
bro.
first one is this old boy, Kendon Slavis.
Dude, I think you actually have.
Kedon Slavis. He's 6'2", 220,
What is he, a punter?
223 pounds. No, I do not have that guy. No, I cannot
That means
beat
just
guy.
you get the.
I have to fight Greenlaw.
Hey, he's a quarterback, though.
I'll take Slovis.
linebacker.
I'll take Keaton.
No,
Slovis.
Keaton Slovis
Yeah.
must be a backup
Yeah.
QB.
Yeah, he went to BYU.
Yep, go Cougs.
Hey, Jess, make sure when you're doing the editing, you put all these pictures up. You're gonna be a busy little boy, busy little beaver.
Who's that guy? Alex Anzalone, dude. Oh,
yeah,
man,
the
he's
luscious
what a
locks.
handsome
You know,
man.
I started Kill Strange. Oh wait, is he?
310 pounds.
No, never mind. That's a guard. I was talking about that Brenton Strange
Mm.
from the Jaguars.
That's tough luck. You were having a tough play. Hey, Trey Watson, Chiefs legend, apparently.
Trey Watson.
Yep, 6'5", 250.
Never
Boy, oh
seen
boy.
that guy in my life.
And we got Mitchell Fraboni, 6'2", 223. You're getting, if any one of these guys wanted to kill you with his bare hands, he could easily.
No, go
This
back.
is my favorite player right here for you.
It's
Vaughn.
as a
Here's why.
pole, dude.
He had the traditional tats.
Yeah,
on his arm.
he's a cool dude.
He was a monstrous dude.
Yeah.
And there was an individual that was arguing because of his level of melanin that he had to be a black.
Ah.
And I let him know that's a poly right there. And
Don't some of them consider themselves African American?
I don't think so. They're very proud of their Polynesian
they're
heritage.
Well, old Dwayne Johnson, or maybe he's mixed, isn't
Is
he?
he?
His
Yeah, he's
dad's
biracial.
black and his mom's Polynesian.
Can you smell what the Rock's cooking?
Here we go.
There we go.
All right, we
Jess.
got to go ahead and wrap this up. This is off the chain.
I'm loving that there's an opportunity for old Joe to talk, and I just want to let people know that there's also a rather dark side of Joe too.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes he gets upset.
All right,
He sounds like
Sometimes
Saw.
old Joe wants to hurt people,
there you go.
especially the unmedicated ones.
Can you do want to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
That's pretty good. Yeah,
It's really good.
I'm glad that was $600 well spent.
Was it $670?
It probably was. He's probably not even counting the tax. Look at his face. He wasn't counting it. It's $7.
It's worth it.
All right, listen. We're gonna wrap this up here. All right,
You always wrap up.
For some. Do you want to wrap up?
You got hurt. Never mind.
No, he was making a sexual reference.
You don't wrap
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. If you're for some reason still watching, I don't know why you are, but if you are, thanks for tuning in.
We're giving out another Starbucks. We'll see.
Well, I said that already. I already went over it.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. The medication wasn't used today.
We're
so
getting
just
off
doing
the
everything.
air. All right. God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next
Hold
week.
on.
What's that, Jess? What?
We are growing fast.
See, it's okay. The medication wasn't used today.
We're
so
getting
just
off
doing
the
everything.
air. All right. God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.
Hold on.
What's that, Jess? What?
We are growing fast.
I'm gonna lose it.
Just keep going. He's crashing out.
Stop.
We are growing fast.
Yeah.
And we're looking for people to grow with us.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jess.
So whether you're a business, a small engine repair shop, you mow lawns for a living, you clean windows.
We haven't had any takers yet. I wonder why. A waste of an hour of my day.
Oh, yes. The crash out. We got it.
Multiple hours of my day.
We got-
I come here straight from work at 7:20. It's 10:30 in the morning. I wasted all this time. I could be home.
You did good. We appreciate.
Anyway, have a good week, guys.
We'll see you next week, right, Big Vaughn? Tell the viewers we'll see you.
I already did.